Majority of times I like talking about things that I have tried myself and I have tested and proved that they work. But today I'm just sharing an idea that I read somewhere and I got to think that's a brilliant idea. And it's all about the taxman. How this guy, the taxman, in our case, in our country, which is KRA, how this guy treats the rich and the poor. You can be sure that the taxman treats the two categories of people differently. And it's quite unfortunate that he is more harsh to the poor than he is to the rich. Because when you talk about the rich, it is the rich who had who has made steps and become owners of corporations, and it is the poor and the middle class who are working for the rich in their corporations. So the taxman is very harsh to the poor and the middle class who work in these corporations owned by the rich. And so the rich has a tax advantage that if you get to learn about it, maybe it can serve as a motivation to move from working as an employee to owning a corporation. And it is this simple. Now, for those who have interacted with financial statements of companies, this is how it is. We'll discuss about, we'll just touch on the profit and loss of a company. So profit and loss. This is one of the important financial statement for a corporation. Now, if you check the financial statement of a corporation, things are arranged in this order. So the things that appear first is the income. So all the income channels that the company has are the ones that appears at the top of the profit and loss account. Then what follows next is expenses. Expenses. So all the expenses are listed down, and it is here that we get to we have something we call the cost to income ratio. Then it is the difference of income and expenses that follows, which is the profit. And it is on this profit that tax is applied. So it is at this point that the corporation is taxed, and that's why we talk about profit before tax and after tax. So you see the sequence. Income, expense, profit. Then it is the profit that is taxed. So you earn, you spend, you pay taxes. It definitely goes without saying that the taxes that you pay are somehow minimalized by the fact that you don't pay tax on all your income. You pay tax on your income after you have subtracted the expenses. So a director can be able to pay all his expenses through the corporation. Maybe an expense of director's car, director's house. So that will be an expense of a company, and that will reduce the amount that the corporation will be taxed. That will reduce the amount of money that the rich man will be taxed. So they can take the advantage and fit in their expenses here, and that will significantly drop the amount of taxes that they pay. But let's come to the other side now. Here is where we have the middle class and the poor people. So what happens? You earn, and even before that money comes into your account, the taxman has already taken his cut. That is not negotiable by any way. Before you even get that salary, the taxman has already taken his cut. So, in fact, it is the employer who submits your tax to the taxman. So, si ati unapewa then you give the taxman. So, it is the employer who submits to the taxman. So, it is you earn and immediately pay taxes. You see, here you are earning and spending first. But on the other hand, we earn and immediately we pay taxes. Meaning, we pay taxes on our gross income. So, on this end, it is earn, pay taxes, then spend. But remember, the other end, it was earn, spend, and pay taxes. They are the same words, but this simple interchanging of the arrangements makes a completely whole difference. So that's why I'm sure you have this experience. When you think about your gross income, the figures are very exciting. But now, when you come to the net income, that's where you feel disappointed because you earn, you pay taxes, then you spend. But I think this can serve as a motivation to put more effort and try to come to the other end, where we will earn, spend, then pay taxes, instead of earning, paying taxes, then spending. It is an idea that I have never thought about until I came to read about it. And personally, it will serve as a motivation to move from this side to get to the other end.